In this video, we're going to show you to install the power antenna on your Toyota Camry located inside the trunk. Once you have the trunk lid open, you want to go ahead and access behind this cover here. So we're going to pop a couple of trim buttons. We're going to use our trim tool. We're going to pop a button from up top here. And then over here, right by the trunk hinge, there's another one here. Grab this cover and peel this down. That's going to give us access to our power antenna right here. And right here, we're going to use a 10mm socket. You could use a wrench if you want to. Loosen and remove both of these nuts. At this point here, we're on the outer side of the rear passenger fender, and we want to go ahead, loosen and remove this chrome locking collar here for the antenna. Now you can use a pair of pliers if that's all you have. We have our actual antenna tool that has these tabs on here that lock into this. And you want to simply unscrew this. Now we will not be reusing this chrome trim here, so even if you do use pliers, you won't have to worry about damaging it because it's going to be going in the trash anyways. Once you get it to a certain point, you can hold that antenna if it is stuck in the upright position. Spin this off, slide that up and off. Remove the body grommet. Let's go back to the inside of the trunk. Now there are two components here we need to disconnect from the original part. One is the electrical connector. Push in on this tab, pinch and disconnect. Then we have our antenna cable here. That simply pulls down and off. Go ahead, remove the old component. Now the new component is slightly different. This unit uses one stud here to install. We're going to take the upper portion and you can feed this up into the body. Now sometimes, depending on the model application, the stud itself doesn't line up with the slot right here in the body. So you might have to elongate that a little bit. You can use a drill bit and open that up just a little bit. And that's what we're going to do next. So we went ahead and used a drill bit and we elongated our hole here. I'm going to feed this back up inside the body. Feed the antenna up into the body. Go ahead and get that nut started here. Now we're not going to tighten that yet because we want to have that slotted a little bit. Grab your antenna cable. Plug this in, simply pushes in like so. Then we have the connector here. Simply pop that together like so. Let's come on up to the body and install the trim. And take our molding here. Go ahead and get the chrome trim nut started. Now this trim nut is a 19mm. It's actually a hex head around the outside. So you can use a 19mm socket for this. Gently snug that down. You're going to feel it get tight. We're all set on the outside. Let's go back to the inside of the trunk. Let's tighten down that nut. Before we put the cover back on, let's go ahead and power this up and make sure that antenna works. Go ahead and pop that trim back up into place. Install your 2 retaining buttons. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.